It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Ducks and the New York Yankees. Lawrence Cohen, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Garrett Cole will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping into the box, number 9. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up, and there's 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
At the plate, Lucas Cohen, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's batting .450. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Cohen. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Dan Palmer, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Hoy Park. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
The 2-1 home.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Road, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and one the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Oliver the Man. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
0-1 the count. Bullet back up the middle. Dominguez is there, and he has it for the first out.
That was big.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
At the plate now, Ben Whitney. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And they they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Spencer, his dudeness, will be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Spencer, his dudeness. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Two and 2. So a full count now. Michael Cohen would be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
That's a
1-1. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Hey, that was a gorgeous backhand stop right there. You can definitely tell he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take that extra step. but I like that. The eternal clock was right on play, and he was able to make a great throw to get the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cohen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Michael Cohen. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Nigel Pierre, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Pierre is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now to the plate, Al Messina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lawrence Cohen, man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Hoy Park, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. As we mentioned, he's been one of the league's best with the bat, but his recent results have been a little uncharacteristic. Nothing too serious, but over the last 10 games, he has seen some of his least productive at-bats for him so far this year.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again, and when he does, watch out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Jason Dominguez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
His dudeness is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Lucas Cohen. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Stephen Cohen. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Oliver, the man.
So striding in, Oliver, the man. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count. 3-2.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. His dudeness is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Ford.
Striding in once again, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope. I got to count 2-2.
Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cohen will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, Alex Avila.
Standing in, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way to Avila. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's wide. 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Ben Whitney.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Spencer is to miss.
So now to the plate, Spencer is Dudness as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect it.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try and induce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
There's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So stepping in, Nigel Pierre. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Whitney on third, his Dudeness on second, Cohen on at first with nobody out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Al Messina. No balls and a strike to count. One strike now from Cole. Grounded down the third baseline. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next for New York, Hoy Park. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Shortstop, Hoy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ready for another shot now. Gleyber Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here now the 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, Lawrence Cohen, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now Cole's delivery 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen.
Ready once again, Stephen Cohen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball just inside.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three and 0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Fielded cleanly. There's one, and it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The first baseman, number
Hey,
23.
bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ben Whitney. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-2 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Seth Simmons enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Simmons.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the 2nd strike. Simmons has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gio Urshela is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Messina's got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Cohen.
Michael Cohen.
From the stretch. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. Two and two.
2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Nigel Pierre, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Al Messina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's it.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Mike Ford. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Number 17.
Stepping in, Alex Avila. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1-1 the count. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canley.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Lawrence Cohen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out. Nope, that's inside.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Striding in, Lucas Cohen, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Into the box now, Stephen Cohen. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pitch on the way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hoy Park. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. At the plate, Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. It is strike 2 swinging.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. striding in to start the ninth. Oliver, the man, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Whitney. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second for Torres. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 13.
Into the box, Spencer, his dudeness, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. So 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in now, Michael Cohen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score today. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns win number 15, tops on the staff. Ken Giles records the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.